Hi everyone, my name is Alex, I'm a photographer from Ukraine. Yeah, you heard that right. And today I want to give you my perspective whether you should try the original X100 or not. Let's start with the basics first. Why would you want to try such an old camera? Well, first of all, the prices for the new ones, like X100V, X100F, on the secondhand market even, are crazy. That's all because of that hype TikTok made or whatever. Then comes the fun factor. It's a fun camera to use. That's why I still have mine till this day. So you gotta decide for yourself, what do you need the camera for? If it's social media, daily carry, or casual shooting, then probably yes. Printing and archiving, probably yes, but with some limitations. Street and documentary work, I would say yes for sure. Everything speed and low light related, probably no, but technically possible. The rest I consider commercial, stock, studio, probably no, or maybe if you're some kind of exception, then go for it. Video is not even in the list, I'm sorry. As you can see, mine is a limited edition one. There was only 10,000 made. I personally wouldn't consider this limited, but these days it kinda is, I guess. If you can find this limited kit for a reasonable price, I would suggest go for it just for fun. But if you can't, you can just buy the original X100. Just remember to check it for the sticky aperture blades, cause original ones had this issue before. Speaking about the other cons, make sure you buy another battery for sure, cause this one really not that great. And check out my other editions. Gonna tell you later more about them. Those were added to the kit to make your life easier, customize the camera a little bit to suit my needs and style of shooting. If you're looking for some of these accessories and cannot figure out the names, just write down in the comments, we'll try to figure out together. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I post pictures pretty much every day from different cameras, film, digital, you name it. Let me tell you how I use my X100. I basically treat it like a film camera with benefits. The focusing is pretty slow on this one, even by my standards, and I don't care about focusing that much, but well, sometimes you need it, right? So my suggestion would be just put it in the back button focusing. For some reason, focus is faster that way. The electronic viewfinder and LCD are pretty bad, so I'm only using those when I'm like close focusing a lot to fix the parallax issue, but most of the time it's just OVF all the way. And I tend to live with unfocused shots, because even with LCD and electronic viewfinder, just cannot see if it's in focus or not. At this point, I mainly shoot RAW with this camera, but I could definitely go JPEG only if I want to. I see this camera as being a good sport for somebody who wants to learn photography or just starting out, to learn the basics, composition for example, because you cannot really crop with this camera. 12 megapixels, it's not that much to work with, so you gotta frame your shot right in camera. Talking about low light performance, well, it's not a low light beast as some Sonys, Canons and whatevers of these days, but I'm comfortable shooting with this camera with ISO 1600 or sometimes even 3200 and then push it in post, just like you would do with film. Yeah, you're gonna get some grain, but I like grainy shots, so I don't really mind it, to be honest. So if you can find this camera cheap and you can live with those limitations, I suggest you to go for it. There is no reason not to. It's a fun camera to use, and you're gonna learn a lot about your photography, about your style, and how well you can compose a shot. For the convenience sake, I use Wi-Fi SD card adapter. I found it really cheap and it works well with this camera, but you gotta know the limitations. Mine can only take 32 gigs and that's it. If you put more into it, it just doesn't start and it doesn't work. So the way it works, you put the card in, you turn on the camera, and you see the Wi-Fi hotspot in your phone's Wi-Fi networks. You connect to it, open up the app, or you can use the browser if you're in a pinch. You can review and download pictures in JPEG. RAWs are a bit more tricky, you gotta use the browser for that. But it works well every time. The batteries tend to be a little bit worse when you use it, but I can live with that. At least it works, unlike Fuji app these days. Come on Fuji, do something about it already. If you don't want to use Wi-Fi for some reason, like it's a busy place, bunch of hotspots around you, lagging, or whatever reason you decide not to, then you can always use a cable. The one that I use has Type-C. I don't know about you guys with iPhones, I'm not sure this cable exists with Lightning, but probably need to do some research to find out. But mine works every time, and the benefit of it is you can also download RAWs to your phone straight away. So I'm basically not missing out on any other features like the modern cameras have. Wi-Fi, USB Type-C, maybe no USB charging. That's the only problem, I guess. All you need to know about print quality is that it's enough to print 30 by 40 prints without losing any quality. Here's an example for you. So you're gonna be good as long as you don't crop too much. Just practice composing your shots. I'm just starting out. This is actually my first video, so please like, comment, share with your friends. And if you want to help people in Ukraine, check out the link in the description. Every donation counts.